It would be so much easier if I still had that new behavior core scanner. You just cannot leave anything in this colony in the sight distance of those cleaning units. Oh, I am sorry. I did not notice you. I am CS-12, a maintenance unit. What can I do for you?
Okay, I need to know which droid lost his powder I found in the industrial zone. Can you track him down?
Of course. I possess all the data about every droid unit in the colony. One moment, please. One moment. I am sorry, but I will not be able to help after all.
Wait, what?
According to my
Why not?
This piece of a memory core belongs to CS-45, one of the information units. Right there. But there must have been some kind of mistake. All the droids on M4-78 are obligated to immediately report to maintenance droids if their units have any defects. CS-45 has never reported about losing part of his memory core. There must be an error in my database. You could speak with him, but he cannot be the droid you were looking for.
He cannot be the droid. That's droid logic for you, though. He's right there, so it says in the computer that he didn't report it, so it must be true. Perhaps. And I think I know where his thing that he lost is.
I only laid it down for a minute to pick up a converter. When I looked back, it was already gone. One of IS-43's cleaning droids took it. IS-43 terrorizes his units with his high-efficiency doctrine. That is why the cleaning units now consider anything lying on the ground as trash and immediately remove it. It was my fault anyway, as I should not have left the scanner lying around like that.
Okay, so I might have known where it was.
I have already tried to retrieve the scanner, but IS-43 said searching for it would take too much time and decrease their efficiency, thus restricting the utility droid's trash compactors. It is not that big of a problem. I still have my old scanner, which, although outdated, is still operational. Do not bother with it.
Okay. I'll figure that out later. Who's that guy I was talking about? This one? No. This one? No.
CS-45, the original information, guidance, and advisory unit of the Central Zone, is at your service. Feel free to ask me about anything.
So this is my predecessor, eh? I did think that the broken one didn't look like the one that actually closed the door. I'm not gonna
This
say
information is restricted.
What do you mean restricted? Interesting. Why is it restricted?
I am sorry, but I cannot tell you. This information is also restricted. As long as my programming keeps restricting me from revealing certain information, I will not be able to answer your questions regarding the industrial zone lockdown. Feel free to ask me about anything.
Why is everyone here but droids dead?
Days ago was a direct reason behind the death of all the organics on the planet. I was there with the colonists in the industrial zone when the attack began. They were caught completely.
I saw that.
The high density of radiation made them fall dead in less than a minute. There was no time to take any action. The colonists assumed that the leakage of the radiation was part of an attack on the colony. However, no enemy was spotted in the colony during or after the leakage, which makes me suspect that it could actually be some sort of an accident. But we cannot be sure about anything until we find proof to support one of the theories. I will be glad to provide you all the information on the colony I possess. The droids were sent here first to build the whole colony and prepare it for the arrival of the colonists. I must say that at some point, due to a longer than anticipated period of silence, we began to wonder if they may have scrapped the whole project. Thankfully, their ships have finally left. With our first class success, we are now fulfilling our
I find it hard to believe that the Sith, which have only existed for 9 years or so, were your colonists. Maybe the older Sith, but you know the timing of that wouldn't work out either, because the older Sith were from 45 years ago, not 63 years ago.
The colonists are part of the association of force users known to the galaxy as the Sith Order. According to the information I gathered while working in the industrial zone, they discovered this planet only a few years ago. After evaluating the planet's industrial potential, they decided to establish this colony. powering the droid manufacturing with the ample natural resources available. Do you have any other questions about the colony?
Where am I now?
Currently located in the administrative section of the colony, the central zone. From here you can access the industrial zone. The environmental zone unfortunately appears to be locked. Each of the zones houses one of the behavior codes, where the archives of the superior droid intelligences can be found.
Tell me about the archive.
IS-24 is the industrial archive. He is an extremely responsible and loyal unit. It was a pleasure to work with him during the period of my previous assignment. ESO-5 is the environmental. Unfortunately, I do not know her personally, but IS-24 praised her and the collaboration between the two. The main behavior core located here is the house of M4-78, the Supreme Archon and the former administrator of the whole colony. As the colonists informed me, M4-78 was shut down to conserve energy, which allowed them to maximize the
conserve energy, right.
Do you have any other questions?
Right. Where can I get the supplies?
There is also a medical station in the industrial zone. Speak to IS-62. If you are interested in weapons or armor, then unfortunately there's not much we can offer.
Nah.
There is still
I got my lightsabers.
Used to belong to the colonists lying around, but you will have to find it yourself. Do you have?
Yeah, I've already been scavenging their corpses. I have other
Feel free
questions.
to ask me about anything. Geologically, the planet is a typical example of a terrestrial world composed of a metallic inner core, a molten outer core, and a rocky mantle. It is the planet's mineral-rich crust that makes it different. It was the main reason why we droids formed a colony here.
Okay, that's enough. Report this to the maintenance. Right, that the guy just talked to. Here? No. Although, credits are nice. Where's he? Just talk to him. There we go.
How may I be of...
The other guy?
I do not understand.
Yes.
His unit
You just
cannot
answered my
restrict any
questions.
information he possesses. There must have been some kind of critical error in his memory core. Wait here. I will take care of it immediately. It appears that CS-45 memory core was physically damaged. Additionally, I found an unknown entry in his register which was restricting part of the data on his memory core. I am not sure where this unusual entry came from, but its presence explains why CS-45 did not report to me about physical damage of his memory core. I have deleted the entry from his register. Immediately after that, CS-45 reported about his defects and confirmed the part you have found belongs to him. He is the droid you were looking for. Thank you for informing me about the situation. I will have to replace his damaged memory core, so please, if you have any business with him, make it quick.
CS-45, the original information, guidance, and advisory unit of the Central Zone, is at your service. Feel free to ask me about anything.
Still not sure what was going on, but okay. Now he can actually talk to me. I need to speak with IS-24. Open the gate to the second recharge station section in the
I am
industrial
sorry,
zone.
sir, but I am still not able to do it.
Oh, come on. Why not? You closed it.
It was classifying part of my data renewal. I can now explain to you the reason behind my inability to help you with your problem.
Right.
After the colonists arrived on the planet, they introduced several security and safety systems. My unit was assigned with the task of preventing any intruders from getting into the second recharge station section of the industrial zone, where our most prominent colonists were located. I was supposed to seal the gate to the second recharge station section as soon as possible if there was any attack on the colony. I was also assisting the colonists in enhancing other security systems in the industrial zone. As it seems, those have failed, unfortunately.
Okay, so why was your program restricting you?
To avoid revealing the code to the gate in the industrial zone to any potential enemy, of course. The register entry input by the colonists restricted me from revealing information about my duty even after fulfilling the assignment.
So you're saying it's the Sith's fault they died? They told you to lock it no matter what, and to forget about it, and to not tell anyone. But that ended up getting them killed.
I was, until the colonists assigned me my new task, which was fulfilled at the time I sealed the gate to the second recharge station section. As a result, my programming has instructed me to begin performing my own duties. When the radiation leaked into the industrial zone, I sealed the gate to the second recharge station section to secure our masters located there. For some unknown reason, one of the colonists tried to prevent me from sealing the gate. He fired at me. My memory core was damaged. Thankfully, I was not destroyed.
I believe he was trying to not die.
The security system would have opened
That's
the gate
the
automatically,
technical term.
and the enemies could have reached our masters. Unfortunately, the damage I received wiped out part of the data in my memory core, along with the code to open the gate to the second recharge station.
Okay, if the maintenance droid replaces it, what will
I believe the
happen?
removal of my current memory core would be classified by the security system as an annihilation of the whole unit. The gate would open automatically.
Interesting. Just one thing I want to finish, and I'm working on inside information here.
Welcome back. What do you need?
Why are other units duplicating your assignment?
I replaced him after the colonists assigned him a new task in the industrial zone. But when I was reactivated just recently, I noticed that he was back here, performing his original duty. I do not know the reason behind his behavior. Remember that only I possess valid authorization to provide information, guidance, and advisory services here in the Central Zone. You should not apply to CS-45 until his status is explained. What would you like to ask about next?
I'm going. That's the only way to save you and make the security system open again at the same
Thank
time.
you for your
Please
time.
report to me.
I will report to them immediately.
Now I'm going to talk to me again. Is that... No, it's not me.
The maintenance droid informed me that the CS-45 unit was damaged, and its memory core will have to be replaced. This ends the problem of multiple information units in the Central Zone. CS-45 will have to wait until M4-78 is reactivated to receive a new assignment. Nonetheless, I can now perform my duties without having to worry whether my authorization is still valid. Thank you for making it possible. Now, is there anything I can do?
What, no reward? Nah.